The beautiful country of Italy is well known for its culture, food, art and fashion, so it's no surprise that many people look to Italy for inspiration when it comes to clothing design and dress sense. Dressing with style and a bit of panache may be lost on many, if not most men, so what is it about the way Italian men dress that both inspires clothes designers, and garners admiring looks from that most responsive collective of admirers and critics, women? Before you find out what those 7 secrets are, please subscribe to the Expat Essentials for Italy YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and then click the bell icon to avoid missing out on future important news and videos. And feel free to share the video and links, too. Plus, if you watch the video to the very end, you'll be able to gain access to 2 great resources that could make your introduction to La Dolce Vita even sweeter. Okay, now back to those 7 secrets on how to dress like an Italian man with a classic style. Italy leads the fashion world, with many non-Italian designers using high-quality materials and textiles such as wool, cotton and leather, as well as being inspired by the designs, the colors, and the cut of the cloth. Women love to see a man who knows how to dress, and, gentlemen, dressing well and stylishly, will get you noticed. Emulating the dress style of the Italians is, you might think, a foolproof way to ensure that by dressing to impress makes you a babe magnet. However, it's not as obvious as that, as there are 7 secrets to dress like an Italian man that most women are aware of, and yet, most men still haven't grasped. So, in this video and article we share with you 7 secrets to dress like an Italian man. Secret number 1. Make sure your clothes fit properly. Dressing like an Italian man means that your clothes should fit just right. In other words, they are not too tight or too loose. For jackets and trousers, your clothes should be properly tailored to your body, so the first secret is to get your clothes tailored. It's also worth having 1 or 2 shirts tailored, as this will help either enhance the physique of your upper torso, or it will flatter it, depending on how well you've been maintaining your body. Wearing clothes that are too tight or too loose is a guaranteed way to stand out for the wrong reasons. Secret number 2. Ensure the cut of the cloth is just so. Whilst it's essential to ensure your clothes fit well, don't overlook the details. When it comes to trouser and sleeve lengths, they should not be too long or too short. There are 2 crucial rules to follow. 1. For trousers, the length should be such that the bottom of the trouser legs sit on the top of the shoe, so that the material is neither scrunching up on the shoe, nor too short that it's exposing the sock or bare skin. The bottom of the trouser leg should be at an angle or slant, so that it runs from the heel to the top of the shoe. Unfortunately, many so-called fashionistas, style gurus and magazine article writers like to show off clothes with the models bearing their ankles, under the pretense of being fashionable. Gents, don't buy into this rubbish. This is one of the biggest fashion mistakes you can make. We have a saying in the UK when someone is committing this fashion faux pas: have your ankles had an argument with your trousers? It looks hideous, and is a real turn-off for women. 2. For sleeves, you want your jacket sleeves to come down to just below the wrist so that the top of the shirt sleeves are showing. Just look at a man wearing a dark suit or jacket with a white or pale blue shirt, and notice how the tops of the shirt sleeves are showing. It looks so much more stylish and striking than a jacket sleeve that almost covers the hand. It's such an effortless way to feel good and look good. Secret number 3. Don't overuse bold and contemporary colors. Real Italian men are normal chaps who like looking good and feeling good. Despite all the fashion hype, most follow the classic styles and cuts, and they make use of blending traditional styles with modern styles. Their clothing style reflects their lifestyle, and it's almost a mirror image of how the Italian man balances work with pleasure. Italian men mix their blazers, jackets and trousers. If the man is working in an office, then it's likely he'll be suited and booted accordingly. In more relaxed surroundings, he will likely wear a blazer or jacket with complementing, not matching, trousers. And this is the basis of the 3rd secret, to ensure that the colors still go together. For example, a classic match could be a light brown jacket, showing a white shirt or a black t-shirt underneath, with a black pair of trousers, with sharp creases, finished off with a smart, casual pair of black or tan-colored shoes, and a tan-colored belt for the trousers. Secret number 4. Do not overdo the accessories. Again, the so-called fashionistas and style gurus promote the impression that bling and loud colors are ideal accessories to wear. They might be okay for the fashion walks and platforms of the fashion houses of Milan and Paris, who appeal to an insignificant number of people, but it just doesn't work for your typical Italian man, and it most likely won't work for you. Italian men do make use of accessories, but they only use them minimally. Compared to women, yes, a splash of color, such as lipstick, a scarf, a handbag or earrings enhances their natural beauty. For the men, a pair of sunglasses, a tie, a watch and a handkerchief can be all the finishing touches that's required. If an accessory is worn, but when paired with the outfit it looks awkward, then the accessory should be left at home. The Italian look must say that you put together a nice outfit, effortlessly. Think in terms of less is more, and you won't go far wrong. Secret number 5. Do not overdress. When going out, or to events where the required or expected dress code is smart, do not wear a boring traditional suit and tie. For these special events, there is a difference between dressing smart as opposed to dressing smart and stylish. You should be clean and well-groomed with an outfit that says you are high class and relaxed. Wearing a plain traditional suit would make an Italian man feel rigid and stuffy. Italian style is about wearing clothes you feel relaxed in, that helps put you in the right frame of mind, and feeling confident. You can add more individuality to your outfit by purposely leaving 2 or 3 buttons on your shirt open, as opposed to 1 button, or have the shirt cuffs rolled back once or twice. To help give you a good idea of how Italian men dress, pick a well-known Italian man, such as a sports star or a television celebrity, and make mental notes of how they dress, and the cut and quality of their clothes. In the UK, there's a celebrity Italian chef called Gino D'Acampo, who has a number of television series promoting his cooking and culinary skills. Whilst he cooks up some delicious-looking dishes against the scenic backdrop of Italian cities and countryside, it's worth checking out the clothes he wears and the way he dresses. There's a link to his website, details of which are shown below this video in the description box. Secret number 6. Do not fall for trends. Italian men do not fall for current and fleeting fashion trends. They do not fall for things that will go out of style quickly. Instead, they opt to blend the timeless fashion classics with new modern ideas. They use the evergreen model of blazers, jackets and tailored trousers with textures, prints and colors of the season, for example. This is what will keep them forever at the top of the fashion world. To dress in style, Italian style, is to learn to think like an Italian. Secret number 7. Dress for yourself. The last secret to remember is that your clothes should make you feel comfortable, as if they're an outer skin. If you feel relaxed, and look confident, women, in particular, will recognize that. Gentlemen, in line with how an Italian man thinks, consider the art of dressing like this. You are a man offering and providing a gift to women, a gift that is, from you, for you. Summary. Not every man can dress like an Italian, but you can learn to improve your dress sense by taking note of these 7 clothing secrets Italian men follow. And if you're so hopeless at, say, color coordination, and have no dress sense whatsoever, then at least do yourself a big favor, and ask a woman you're close to for some guidance. Even if it means getting yourself a haircut and a clean shave, make the effort to smarten up, and get prepared for a positive transformation to your well-being, because you'll never know where this journey will take you. So, there you have it. 7 secrets on how to dress like an Italian man. In the meantime, if there are any aspects of fashion, relationships and dating in Italy that you'd like to see covered in future videos of Expat Essentials for Italy, please leave a comment in the comments section below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then hit the bell icon to ensure you don't miss out on future videos, and please share with friends, too. Finally, and as promised, if you're excited about being an expat in Italy, or can't wait to get to Italy to work or study there, and want to get the ball rolling sooner rather than later, you might want to check out 1. A discreet and extremely helpful website that can introduce you to some very stylish Italians, and 2. The Italian Dating Etiquette Guide. You can access these by clicking on the relevant URL links in the description box below this video. Enjoy! Thanks for watching. Until next time, ciao for now.